Hey everybody, Sean Bukowski here. Hope you're all having a great week. It's family vacation time. I want to tell you a little bit about a family vacation we did. A little bit of a twist, but I was lucky enough to meet my family last weekend in New York, and we just had such a great time. Love it there. I lived there from '04 to '06 as a young lawyer, working at a big Texas firm, and just loved it when I was there. After a couple of years, it was just time to leave because it's really cold there, and I'm not a big fan of the cold, but still love it there, and haven't had a chance to visit too much, but was up there last weekend walking around and got to do all the sort of tourist things with the family. We went to a show and went to an Italian place for dinner and jazz club and MoMA, and it was just a really great time. But as I was walking around, I kept looking, at the office space because there's so much of it there, and wondering, I know what it's like in Texas right now with office, and it's not great, as we all know. And there's just so much of it in the city up there. And so I was very curious. So I was walking around what the state of it was, and so did some research when I got back, and it's not great. Depending where you look, they have between 17 and 22% vacant rates, which is, I think, 94 million square feet of vacant office space there, is a record. And I think that one of the articles I read said the city officials expect it to stay above 20% vacancy for the next, um, you know, through 2026. And we all know why. We don't have to rehash, but people are, cutting back. They can work remotely now, and they're cutting back on, companies are cutting back on the office space footprint. And I just don't, I mean, is that really going to completely reverse itself? I don't think so, not anytime real soon. And then, of course, on top of that, you have the interest rate issue. And New York has $137 billion in debt that's expiring in 2023, and another 500 billion that's going to expire in the 4 years after that. So there's just massive debt on commercial real estate, rising interest rates, and low vacancy rates. It's not a great picture for the New York office market. I think there are some very difficult years coming from that, and it's not surprising. I think the office market just about everywhere is going to be very difficult for the next few years. But as I was walking around that great city, I just kept thinking about that and what they're facing, and hope that somehow we're going to be able to pull through this, especially in the office market in the next few years. Hope you enjoyed that. If you do, please sign up for our blog and our podcast and our weekly email. And otherwise, have a great week.